Hello and welcome to another video from CBits Tech. I've just finished shooting two other videos where I unwrapped some new old stock cassettes packages I got from eBay, and because I wanted to replace these because I'd made a playlist and I wanted to make sure I still had some spare, and I bought those because they were a good price. This one was bought because I hadn't seen a green one before. And at the end of the last video, I just got my storage box out to put them all away, and then I realised that I don't really need to be buying any more new old stock Type 1 cassettes. I've also got a box of Type 2, which I might do another video, but I needed to take stock and put some of these away. And I didn't realise I had so many. So let's have a look and see what we have got. I used 10 of these to re-record a playlist. I had that playlist before on these Maxell cassettes, which were very cheap. £2 for a 5-pack back in the day. I paid a little bit more for them. A load of them came on eBay. Someone must have found a box of them or something. And I thought, just for my everyday 80s playlist, which I play over and over again, these would be good. And they were good, but those tapes are getting a bit worn now, and I don't think they were great quality to start with. So I thought I'm going to put them back on the next best thing, but slightly higher quality, which were TDK FEs. So I used 10 TDK FEs for that purpose. And then I didn't realise I had 5 left. I bought another batch of TDK FEs. I think I bought a 5-pack quite late at night, and then a couple of days later put a bid on an 8-pack of TDK FEs, forgetting that I'd already purchased some. So now I have rather a lot of TDK FEs, which is more than I actually need. So 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But I always get a good deal on these, so I might be popping some up on eBay and see if I can recover some of my money and make a few pence extra on as profit. So in terms of TDK D90s, that's what I bought here. I bought an 8-pack, 8 or 9 of these, 8 of them, I think. Yeah, 8 of them in this little folder, in this little storage case. So I can keep some of those in here actually, because I knew I had some TDK Ds. I did a video on this when it arrived. These are the TDK D60s. And it was sealed, and I just wanted the experience of unsealing a cardboard carton of TDK D60s. It depends on the size of the playlist. I normally know roughly how long the playlist is going to be. I might record them onto the D60s or D90s, but I saw the D90s and they were a good price, and I bought them mainly because they were a good price, and these are thoroughly reliable cassettes. That one's a bit manky though. Wouldn't surprise me if that's dented, broken that case. Oh, so these are 60s, so that's okay. So these are 60s. Oh, I've got a lot of 60s, haven't I? Well, we've got about 4 and 5 in there, so 10. I can't even get them on camera. Loads of those. These are 60s too. All right, okay, so we have got a lot of 60s. Probably don't need all of these, do I? So there's a 90, but I did want some. If I could only have one type of cassette in the future, a TDK D90 would be the one to go for, I think. Very reliable, always going to get good recording from them. So let's clear these out. So I'm going to have to reorganise this. I do have some spare storage boxes. I might go get those in a minute. So let's see what else I've got. Oh, look at that. That's quite rare. TDK AD90. I think they're probably going for about 10 or 12 quid on eBay now. It's nice to have one of those, and I'll put that on. If I've got a special playlist, something that I really like, a playlist I really like, I'll use that. We'll have a look in a minute. I've got a box like this of good quality. In other words, the tape is in good condition, used Type 1s. So I'll have a look at those in a minute as well. So this one is a Memorex. They look quite nice, those ones. So depends on. I've got a playlist which suits the particular era as well. So if I'm looking, if I've got a 70s playlist, I'm more likely to put it on a much older cassette. I think we've got some more of these Bush. I don't think these are very good, so I might pass those on. I don't really know what I'm going to do. want to try and get out of this hoarder mentality. So I keep seeing these are cheapest chips on eBay. I wouldn't pay more than about $1.75 for these. I've never used them, I don't know what they're like, but when you can get a TDK D for £2 including postage, then why would you buy a Maxell UR of the newer vintage ones? You might as well use a TDK. So talking of Maxells though, I really love the aesthetic of these cassettes. That's quite an old one. I'm not very good with the dates, but if there's a date on there we can find out. If not, someone will comment. And I think these are slightly different ones. Oh yeah, these are newer. I saw someone put up on eBay the advert for this. It's still a classic advert actually. And they use this man, this windswept man, for a long time on their advertising. So I don't know what these are like inside. I might do a video on opening those up one day. Hang on a second. Oh, they're different, unless that's the wrong way up. Oh, hang on, we've got two different types. Two different boxes. Are they different boxes? Yeah, well, different wrapping. So I don't know how different they are. So there's that one. And there's that one. Oh, this one's probably a bottom of the barrel one. Pretty crap, super fair. I don't know whether it's out or good. I'll probably watch a cassette comeback video on that. Now, cassette comeback, don't get me wrong, I really liked his channel when he was doing cassettes, but sometimes I think he might have overplayed the cassettes if he had a stock of them in, because he had a shop that he was selling them on. But my ears aren't good enough to really tell the difference in a lot of cases, so I don't know whether I'll use that. What else have I got in here? Oh, I'll probably never use that. I had one of these that was opened, and I just wanted to get one which was sealed, but it was a really poor quality cassette. BASF. See a load of these as well. These are quite cheap on eBay. Again, you shouldn't be paying more than £2 for any of these, I don't think. Sony FX. Some of these I'll probably never use. Oh, Sony CDit Is, so they're the Ferric version. Don't know what they look like. They don't look very interesting. And finally, I think, did we do all of those? Yeah, we did those. This 5-pack is at 6. There's 6 in there of HFs. I really like the design of these. They look nice. And for me, it's the sound quality has got to be good. I've got some good decks, so they'll record quite well onto almost any tape. But what I do like is the aesthetic of some of these cassettes, especially the late 70s ones and early 80s ones. They really appeal to me. And if I was just listening for the quality of the music, I'll be listening to streaming, but I'm not. I'm listening because of the tactile feel and the aesthetic of the physical media. So that's enough waffling from me. I've still got, I think, 3 other boxes, deliveries of cassettes from eBay, new old stock type ones, that I still haven't unwrapped. So I think what I'll do is I'll unwrap those and then have an organise, and then maybe delete the eBay app from my phone so I can't do any late night shopping. Anyway, that's it for another video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.